Why not? So I had a lot of time here at every position. What I'm seeing right now with the younger guys and what I teach, just setting up, holding on. Well, let's start with just the fielding, where you're at in the fielding area here. I see a lot of this, the line, we're covering the line. I don't know why. I haven't scouted those hitters. I don't know that y'all have either. But if they pull the ball, you tip your hat and say great hit, or the pitcher threw it inside, he got around it. That's not anybody else's fault. He needs to play off the line, and he needs to cover the same amount of area between the second baseman and the first baseman. He's got to be able to have the footwork to get over there, though. So if he's a little bit slower, then we'll cheat over. But don't have him on the line. This is all the real estate he's covering. And look at the gap between the two, and I'll show you where the second baseman should sit. We're back in here. We're not on the back cut. We call that the back cut and the front cut. So we'll play right here in this area, maybe 12 to 15 feet off this base. Our reaction is straight to the bag when the ball's hit, and we hover over the bag here. Not on this side. You see a lot of this right now at every level. They're coming into play. You got to teach it to get over here, to get ready, prepare. I see this too. They're already like this when the ball's hit the shortstop. The ball hasn't even been thrown yet. You need to be in a ready position just like as a catcher's getting up, ready to go. You got to be here to field the ball, just like if a ground ball or line drive was hit to you. After he sees the flight of the ball, that's where he puts his foot. He should be familiar with the foot. Just feel it between his heels. He knows where the base is the whole time. If the ball's off to the left, he shuffles over this way. If it's off to the right, he comes this way. Anything further than that, we go get the ball first, and then we attempt to make the tag or touch the base with our foot in some fashion. Okay? Try not to have them lean out first. Anytime you have, I consider this called a hard pan or hard dirt right now, as opposed to earlier in the year, the ball's going to bounce off of this. Anytime you have that loose dirt, plate was a little bit loose, the ball is going to stay down. Okay, these are just things when you get with the older kids, you can talk to them about things they can think of. When the ball's in flight and it's a short hop, if it's a loose turf, that scoop's got to be down here rather than a little higher. Or the backhand's up here on the board stuff. If it's soft, the backhand is down here to scoop. So we'll scoop that way. Okay? Any questions about first this far?
Is there a preference as to what foot you put on the bag when you're fielding?
Yes, there is, depending on the throw and where the throw is. You're always going to put your throwing leg side on the base. You don't ever want to do this because you don't get full extension to get the ball. Okay? You want to make sure you get the advantage here when the runner's running. When I would do that is if it's a backside, anything backside that throws me off, that I have to do that. A ball high and long either way, tell them to come to the back. The runner will make the adjustment. Trust me, he does not want to hit the first baseman. He'll adjust to the inside. We'll come here. When the older kids are holding on a runner, I see a lot of this to where they're constricting their movement for when there's a pickoff, if there is a play, or even a throw from any other positions. If they're facing the pitcher like this already, they're restricted to get that throw over here if you do a pickoff. Okay? What we want to do and what we teach is you're just parallel to this line right here. Now, I can go either way efficiently and get that ball. As soon as the ball is pitched, I pivot and I shuffle out. I'm not going to get all the way out to where I was previously, but I'm in a fielding position where I can make the play. And that's all we want to do.
Where you want a first baseman playing with nobody on?
When nobody's on, I want this first baseman back here. Way back here. The situation, the score, the inning will determine whether you play up or back. That's coaching preference. Okay, and that just goes into a world of difficulty there, explanations on what you would do, and it's just personal preference. So just get back. Okay? Don't hold a runner on when there's two runners on. You're only going to hold a runner on when that base is open, second base. You should never be over here. I hear coaches at our level, there's a runner on first and second, they say, hey Mike, tell the pitcher you're not holding him. You know that. You shouldn't be there. You should be playing back. Playing back will go for the double play. Okay? Everybody has to be in fair territory in baseball. The catcher actually has a box that they line out, not at all levels, but that's his fair territory area. A first baseman, you can have 1 foot out. You're still in play. You cannot play on the outer half. Okay? You're not in the game right there. So the umpire asks you to come in. You got to be in fair territory. Any questions on that? Anything at first base?